Um, Well, when I started, I was trained by Charles Rosen, who's been a great mentor and friend for a long time, and he would always talk about, in his day they were, dial phones, and Michael Hardig is again another old mentor of mine who's passed away a few years ago, and he used to talk about how he would pick up one phone to connect to the answering service people that would actually take messages for his actors, and now the internet makes it instantaneous. The great thing is actors can put their reels up online. If I'm not familiar with their work, I can click on their website, I can look at their reel and get a sense of their work instantaneously, so I know if they're right for the project I'm working on. The downside to it is, my point of view, my opinion, is that information is way too available to everybody. It used to be confidential communication between casting directors and agents about what was needing to be found. Well, now everybody seems to know everything as soon as you broadcast it. However that gets out into the world, that's not really the topic at the moment, but it gets out there, and then it just creates a huge influx of material for us to sort through. Actors in general will think they're right for more things than they actually are, based on what my director's asking me to find. So it's a lot of extra screening on my part. So it's a lot of extra man hours for the office, just in terms of opening up unsolicited mail, clicking on all the emails that come through. Our office is one that will look at everything, because we've found people through direct submissions, through all kinds of circumstances that wouldn't normally have come through for a project. So we do look at everything. It's just sometimes you look through a little faster if it's not exactly what you asked to find. Um, you know, Again, I think it depends on what a person's objective is. I believe very strongly in a business plan. I think if you're in New York trying to work in this industry, while it might be based in your gifts and your talent and your hopes and dreams about celebrity or stardom or just quality work, I think you have to remember it is a business. And at that point, you have to come in and you have to find out where the work opportunities are. So you need to know what the basic trades are. Backstage in New York clearly is very important. Backstage online. Actors Access, if you're a member of the union, Screen Actors Guild, iActor is another electronic source that casting directors use to find talent. I think it's also about networking, more so now than ever. And I think that it's important for an actor to find a way to get themselves seen by the industry, to be seen by the casting directors who are working on the different TV shows of that city or the different theater pieces that are cast there. So there are places, their business is to segue those interviews to happen. For a fee, you meet a casting director for a night. You get some information in a Q&A. You get to demonstrate some of your work. And if they like you, it's a first-degree meeting, so that's great. And it's not just a blind headshot in the mail. I think you have to research that. I think you have to create your own opportunities. 15 years ago, everyone was trying to make their own indie film because it was, all about Sundance, and you could do it that way. Now with the web and cameras are more affordable, make your webisodic. Build a website series of some kind. Get your work out there in some fashion. Any way you can get people like me to click on something and see you is an opportunity for me to say that's exactly what I'm looking for. And I think it's just as valuable to be that's exactly what I don't want at this time, thereby saving me time and the actor time. Because if you don't have an audition, you should be either at your day job, resting, or taking a class. So you don't want to always be auditioning. You want to audition for what's right. And I think I don't think a lot of people feel that way. I think they always just want to be seen, because if it's not for now, it'll be for later. I think that's true to an extent. Our job is to catalog people and remember people. But if I'm casting specific skill sets for a show and you walk in and you are completely none of that, then I have to remember you in a different way, and it's not, the way our office works, not the right way to be remembered at that time.